Have you ever noticed college students are often told, make good decisions? What exactly do they mean by this? And how can I make sure I'm making good decisions? Well, healthy sleep is a good start. A 2013 study conducted by Mullen et al. Concluded that sleep loss in adolescents and young adults caused an increased sensitivity in the ventral striatum and difficulty controlling the default mode network, which together might explain the neurological basis of sleep loss increasing risky decision-making. The ventral striatum is important in processing rewards, while the default mode network controls mind-wandering. Therefore, this study gave us insight into how sleep loss can alter a person's ability to make sound decisions.
It's pretty well known that college students make risky decisions. This group of teens and emerging adults is actually the most likely to make risky decisions out of any other age group. In addition to this, a whopping 60% of college students reach pesky clinical levels of poor sleep. We were interested in finding out how much of a role that sleep plays in these risky decisions that college students make. We conducted a within-subject design consisting of 10 undergraduates aged 18 to 22 with a mean age of 21. Participants are randomly assigned by coin flip to one of two conditions. They would either spend 6 hours in bed or 9 hours in bed. As soon as the participant woke up the next morning, they would fill out a questionnaire. The next 2 days, participants were able to sleep as much as they needed in order to pay back any possible sleep debt. Then the participant was assigned to the other sleep condition, and they would take the same survey as last time as soon as they woke up.
To ensure compliance with our study, we had participants complete a sleep diary detailing some of their sleep habits as shown here.
The survey that participants completed included a brief demographic questionnaire as well as the DOSPERT, or Domain-Specific Risk-Taking Scale, developed by researchers Webb, Blaise, and Betts in 2002. The DOSPERT is a scale created to measure risky decision-making. Questions range anywhere from how likely are you to regularly eat high cholesterol foods to how likely are you to go down a ski run that is beyond your ability or closed. The DOSPERT also categorizes all of these risks into 5 different categories: ethical, financial, health and safety, recreational, and social. To ensure participant safety, we took out any and all questions that surrounded issues that were against the Baylor University Code of Conduct, such as gambling and cheating. The DOSPERT originally had 40 questions, but after taking those out, we ended up asking participants a total of 31 risk-taking questions.
Depicted below are the results from a single participant when they had 6 hours of sleep, categorized as 1 on the graph, versus 9 hours of sleep, categorized as 2 on the graph, with higher scores indicating increased levels of risky decision-making. As you can see, the results of risky decision-making were much higher following a night of restricted sleep versus a night of normal sleep. The DOSPERT category of health saw the largest effect when under the sleep restriction condition. This effect was statistically significant when we conducted a one-tailed significant test with a p-value of 0.042, showing us that sleep loss can alter the decisions we make regarding our health to tend to be more risky than decisions we would make on a night of full sleep. Upon completion of our study, we asked some of our participants some questions regarding their experience. First, we asked, how many hours of sleep do you normally get in a typical night?
School week, I usually average 6.5 hours to 7 hours of sleep, and on the weekends, I average 9 hours.
I get around 8 to 10 hours of sleep.
Another question we asked is, if you could use a few words to describe how you felt after the night of restricted sleep, what would it be?
Okay, go.
After the 6 hours in bed, I felt very exhausted and tired the next day, and felt very inclined to take naps.
Tired, rough day at work.
Our study has shown the importance of getting adequate sleep for college students to promote good decision-making skills. College students often pull all-nighters and sacrifice their sleep for academic purposes, but at what cost? We hope this study inspires people to get the recommended amount of sleep, which for college students is 7 to 9 hours. Sleep loss can have many harmful effects, including the associated changes in decision-making skills, which we highlighted in our study. Thanks for watching.